So welcome to day 6 of your challenge. Step it up a little bit today. We're going to do quite a few that are sort of alternate sides, but we'll get ourselves going. So we're going to start off into our position for our side lunge. So nice wide, make sure those feet are nice and supported. Again, have those toes working for you, standing nice and tall. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds, 10 exercises. Let's get ourselves going. So we're going to come side to side. So just into that position. So keeping that spine nice and tall. Again, we can pull those pelvic bones gently together just to make a little bit of work into those spinal muscles. As always, when we talk about things like this, keeping that spine nice and tall to the ceiling, into that position, allowing you to power through those legs, up and down. A little bit more to go with this. Our next movement, we're going to go into our plank position for a little combination between upper limbs and lower limbs. So we're going to bring ourselves down onto the mat. Remember, if you don't want to go into a high plank, take yourself into that knee bend one. We're going to lift ourselves up. We're going to do 2 shoulder taps each side, 2 leg lifts. So if you're doing your option down here, you just want to be doing your shoulder taps. If you're up nice and high, we're doing 2 shoulder taps and 2 leg lifts. So pick the position that's comfortable for you. You might just want to keep doing shoulder taps and not bring those legs in. Remember, modify as you're going. Making sure we're keeping whichever plank position we're doing nice and controlled, bringing ourselves back down. We're going to take ourselves out into our long lying position. So get yourself comfortable. We're going to have those legs in their little torpedo. Lift that top leg, bend that knee up to the ceiling. So tap and up. If you find your balance is a little wobbly, you can take that hand out in front of you. But otherwise, lift that leg nice and high. Keep that spine nice and still. The movement's coming out of that bum muscle. As we go further into the 50 seconds, try not to let that height drop from that knee up and down. Again, modify if you need. You might just want to do level 1 clams. But as long as we're moving, down, and up. Good. Bringing ourselves up, we're going to come round onto our other side. So again, out into our long lying position, torpedo legs, hip height, knee down and up. And really try and work as high as you can through that leg, as your hip's going to allow. And again, do modify if you need. Take that hand out in front of you if you need a little bit more stability. But keep the pace you picked at the start. Down, up. I think my dog wants out, but she's going to have to wait. We've got a few more exercises to do. Down and up. Good. Keep that spine nice and still. Make sure we're not rotating that pelvis. Keep that height with that leg. Keep yourself going. Make sure you're breathing. Getting that position. Good. We're going to bring ourselves round. We're going to come into our bridge position next. So onto our mat. We're going to have our arms at our side. Bringing ourselves to that bridge. With our right leg, we're going to bend it in and lengthen. In and lengthen. In and lengthen. Keep that bridge high. Bring that knee in and lengthen. Remember, modify if you need. So you could do some double heel raises. You could just do a couple of repetitions of this, give yourself a quick break. But try and keep yourself up into that bridge and keep yourself moving. Keep working through into that position. Let that right leg lengthen to hover and back in. Bridge nice and high. Try not to drop that pelvis. Make those bum muscles work for you. Make sure they're grand. Bring that down, give yourself a quick breather. We're going to come up, same onto that left leg. So into your position, give yourself your 10 seconds. Once that timer goes, lift yourself to your bridge and again, left leg in and hover. Keep that bridge high. If you feel that that hamstring might be tightening, take that foot either further away or a little bit closer on that right leg. We want to keep that bridge height though, so don't let that pelvis drop. Hover that leg into bend, hover and in. Good. Make sure those shoulders aren't trying to take the mat apart. We want this power to be coming from this back and pelvis, round those hips, in and out. And do modify as you need. Keeping ourselves going. Good. Bring yourself slowly down. We're going to stay in our mat position here. We're going to have our arms at our side. We're going to bring ourselves up, tabletop legs, hands at the side. We're going to open and close. So just into our double knee, double leg openings, keeping ourselves up into abdominal prep. Nice and gentle exercise here. Lengthen through those legs, lengthen through those arms, keeping yourself up into abdominal prep. Keeping that spine nice and still, open and close. And again, just breathe any way you can at the moment. Open and close. Keep yourself going here. 50 seconds per exercise. Good. We're going to bring ourselves up into our reverse plank, so you can have your hands pointing back or in. Get your feet nice and stable. We're going to lift ourselves up. We're going to do alternate knee lifts. So we can think a little bit about that scissor kick movement. Keep that pelvis nice and high. Again, imagine you had that sort of cup of coffee sitting on your belly. We don't want it to spill too much. Think about the placement of that foot, keeping yourself up high. Lift and lower. Keep yourself breathing. Bringing yourself down. Good. We're going to bring ourselves round onto our knees. You might want to modify this with lunging or squats. We're going to stand ourselves up, bring ourselves down. So keeping that spine strong throughout this. Lift and lower. Now, try and alternate the legs you use. We'll all have one that we default to, but try and swapping them around. Keep that spine tall. And again, modify as you need. If this is quite hard on your knees, you might want to just do some gentle squats. There's maybe another mat exercise. Bringing ourselves down and up. There we go, 10 seconds, one exercise to go, well done. We're going to bring ourselves to the sides of our mat. We're going to finish with our curtsy lunges. So across, down. So again, think of that pelvis nice and flat, nice and controlled through that spine. Keep your eyes forward. Your feet will work without staring at them. I'm quite out of breath. Down and up. Keep yourself going. We've got about 15 seconds of our day 6 challenge left. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep yourself going. Well done. So that's your day 6 challenge completed. Make sure you have some water or juice or something, a wee bit of a stretch down, and I'll see you for day 7.